Hello, everybody. I'm going to eat my supper while I'm talking to you. Hopefully it's all right. If I don't, I'll turn the camera off. I haven't eaten all day except for them eggs this morning and that 2 eggs and a donut. I thought the other ones away. Didn't eat them. No, get out. You're not getting none of my supper. I'm eating shrimp, by the way. So that's what I'm doing. If you want to look, well, there it is, shrimp. And me a fork. And my dogs we got Chewy in here. And guess what? I hope these are done. Always chasing Chewy. Chewy's in here.
I seen him, little bastard. He ran away then.
He got out. He ain't going in there.
You just want to set it in here?
Yeah, I'm on the deal. Yeah, you can bring it to me. Thank you, son.
You're welcome.
Look, you got me a big piece of chocolate cake. He goes up to the corner. They have a big truck stop up there. And they make these cakes. I guess they're truck. I might eat it tomorrow. I put it in the refrigerator. Most men's got a refrigerator by the bed anyway. I got one over here. I got actually 2 of them. I got my wine cooler and my regular refrigerator that I just got the wine cooler plugged in. The dogs are running and carrying their bones since the little dog was there. I get these. They're nurse brought them up. And they're dry. I guess you're going to add water to them. They're old. But I like them dry myself. That's the truth. I use them as napkins because you can wash them. Boy, hush. All I need is a dog. Okay, let's see here. All right, turn that off. I got one person watching. I guess they don't mind me eating. Thinking about coming on Thanksgiving evening. Probably won't go to my sister's. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I should have planned it better, huh? But I thought after everybody ate and this, that, and the other, and everybody left about 6, 7 o'clock, we'd have a Thanksgiving hangout. That's what I think we'll do. I hope everybody can hear me this morning, or this evening, I mean. Hello, who's that? I can look on this phone here. Texas Star 63. Hello, I haven't seen you in a long time. We're just debating where we should have a hangout Thanksgiving night. I like tartar sauce, so I buy it. It's easy enough to make, but I just bought it. Yep. What have you been up to? 63? I'll bet you that's the year she's born. was busy having kids in them years. I got 4 of my dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them waiting for me to give them some of this. You can't have seafood. Ain't good for you. It ain't good for nobody, but I swear. I buy that. Oh, that battered shrimp, beer battered shrimp. I like that. It tastes pretty good. But how's your wife anyway? She wasn't doing good here a while back, I heard. I hear it's the grapevine, you know how that works. She didn't pass away, did she? Oh my God. Sorry to hear that. Should read the whole thing before I start talking, huh? I know how it is to lose a mate. I know exactly how it is. Wish to hell you'd have went before they did. That makes it hard. I don't know if anything else could be even worse. Lost my parents and I've lost some of my kids, but I don't know, losing a mate you just like lost. And you're never going to find another one as good as the one you had. So there you go. Makes you want to cry. Almost make me want to cry. Brings back too damn many memories. I thought 2.5 years keep her alive. 2.5 in the bed, and she was on a ventilator. At home, I took care of her at home. Had to go get trained how to monitor a person on a ventilator. Ori, hush. I'm getting on my last nerve, dog. Get a cat. I don't like cats. He's scared of them. Get a big cat. One of them mountain lions. You wouldn't know the difference. I've been wanting to go to Quartzsite, Arizona. Don't ask me why. I don't blame. Nobody is. I mean, it's like I got married at 16 and God look how old I am now. And she passed away in November the 8th, 2013. Oh. So I know exactly what you're going through. And it's the saddest thing there is. The sad thing, excuse my chewing, that a lot of people, they die shortly after them because they just give up. My father-in-law did. He didn't live 6 months after his wife died. I bought him a bicycle. He said his legs were bothering me. He just sat there and watched TV and he passed away. So, you got to do more than that. I don't think my wife would have wanted me to do that. Yep. Just be thankful for the years you did have. You know, that's what I've been looking at. I'm thankful for the long years we did have. And I think about the good times. I don't think about the bad times or the fussing times and all that stuff. Even though some of them was funny. That's the truth. Just think about the good times you had. That's the way I look at my parents and everything else. Look at the good times we did have. Of course, me and my dad, we didn't have that many good times, but he was under a hell of a stress. Raising that many kids. And back when they turned them out by the dozen, they wouldn't know what one or two kids was. They had, let's see, 12, 15, 20. There ain't many of us left anymore. There's 5 of us left. I'm sitting there counting. Yeah, just 5 of us. We're all getting old. Hey, Gail, I see you from there. Mine had 22. Yeah. My dad had kids from his first wife and kids from my mother, his second wife. And his dad was married twice. You know, they do it in the church. And my dad was 27 when he married my wife and my mother. She was 14. I got married when I was 16. She was 18. There you go. Okay. Gail, how's your Thanksgiving preparedness going? I'm thinking about having a hangout at Thanksgiving night. And I'm going to have a long one. I started around 6. I think I started at 6. Everybody, all the relatives should be gone home by then. That's what I'm thinking. Do you have anybody over this year, Gail? Friends, relatives, next door neighbor? That's good. It's all of us old ones out here. We should have ours down at the community center. Addition's got a clubhouse. We should have it there. For the ones that families don't show up no more. My sister's next to the youngest son has COVID, him and his wife. So they won't be going anywhere. She said she's staying home. She ain't going nowhere. And her oldest son is having, I don't know, 100 people over. He's having a big old garden party. And then her daughter's having a big get together. So she ain't gonna get, she's gonna ignore the big get togethers this year. I'm feeling a little bit better. My chest quit hurting. I don't know what it was. It didn't feel like my heart. It felt like a muscle. Of course, hey, you never know. I'm eating supper. A little late, but I got it made. I'm just eating battered shrimp and tartar sauce. My son bought a chocolate cake, but I don't think I'll eat any of it. I got to test my sugar, find out what it really is. I don't blame you. I'd say safe too. It just ain't worth it. You know, I heard the best country, and I've listened to the news and everything else. Australia. They had 7 new cases, and buddy, they locked the whole country down. And now they still have to wear masks outside, social distance, and all the other good stuff. They ain't got any cases or any new cases in Australia, and they ain't had it in like a couple of weeks. They were back on. They was back on lockdown. So there you go. They said, "Yep, the economy took a hit, but they don't want to do it." They some countries just ignore it. Toronto was he gets so bad in Canada, they're just ignoring it. Like, oh, it'll go away. Damned if it don't. I'm lie there. I don't want to be on the statistic end of it. I really don't. I do not. Yeah, this shrimp is pretty good. I about already battered up. I had that egg and that donut this morning. I usually put them, I cut them out and usually put 2 scrambled eggs in a bagel. But I didn't have no bagels. So I usually don't. But you can take them donuts, and if they dry up, I put them in a food processor, chop them up real fine, get me some pancake batter and sprinkle them in pancake batter. And boy, you could have cinnamon roll pancake batter. You can have blueberry, anything. You should use them donuts as a seasoning. Works pretty good. Yeah, there are spiders. That's what they are in the ocean. That's why they didn't want you to eat them. Oh, that's my phone going crazy here. Come on, man. Oh yeah, South Dakota and both Dakotas, North and South Dakota, is really bad. You know, they didn't hit the first wave very bad at all. Boy, they're hitting this second wave. No, I ain't lying. They really hit it bad. And they got that I want to say Trump mentality. It has nothing to do with Trump, but I guess because he wouldn't wear a mask. And a lot of these Republican states, the red states, I'll be honest with you, are not wearing masks to this day. And I'll tell you what, they can pass it mandatory if Congress passes it with the president's advice, the one that's coming in. They can make it illegal to walk outside or be around, without a mask. But why would you have to be forced into it? It's like, don't rob the bank just because it's sitting on the corner. Well, you know not to rob the bank, so you should know to wear a mask. The way I look at it, if you don't want to wear a mask, you must not care very much for grandma and grandpa. Or your mom, dad, whatever. Because you still go around them and don't tell me they don't. You say, well, I don't know why grandma died. She was fine last week when I visited her. And you hadn't been wearing masks since it started. I brought the kids over. They just got out of school. In other words, high risk. You know, they was carriers and didn't know it. Gave it to grandma and grandpa and they all died. Then they said, oh, I don't feel bad at all. I just, treading on my constitution. I'll preach to you tonight. I don't care. Is it bad in Texas? I live in Oklahoma. Good Lord, don't let me get bad. But maybe the Red River will stop it. Yeah, it's just. Do I like getting out in public and wearing a mask? No. I wear a mask, a face shield, and 2 sets of gloves. And then I would take my bottle of spray that's right there. Whoops, I mean, I could knock it down. And I spray everything. I spray my cart down when I get on it. And everything else. If they don't like it, I ain't shopping there. Yeah, they supposed to spray them carts down in baskets and push baskets and riding carts. They don't spray them damn things down. I sit there and watch one time for 30 minutes. He didn't do a damn thing but hand out masks. He didn't have to walk up to him to get a mask. He didn't even go out of his way to hand you a mask. Bad in El Paso, huh? Well, Texas is a big state, but if it's bad one place, it's bad in another unless you're living way out west or something out in that desert. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. I mean, hell, it's a pandemic, people. They used to take back during the Black Plague. Let me tell you something. Yeah, you'd never forgive yourself. That's a given, Gail. That's 100% given. But during the Black Plague, of course, I wasn't around then. I always said, well, I used to be a pup, but during the Black Plague, they used to board them up in their houses, brick them in. Yeah. Of course, it was caused by fleas, but nevertheless, they would board them up and burn sulfur. There's a king, that's all he did. He burnt sulfur. He sat in his throne room and burnt sulfur. Of course, that kept all the fleas from running, chased off. At least we ain't boarded up in our houses. We can go out and sit in the yard and stuff. You know. And I know we ain't living in a communist country, but your country has a lot of power now if it wants to use it. Yep. because they can consider you dangerous to others, shoot you on the spot. That's what you do. Board of Health's got that kind of power. Yeah, if you're infectious or whatever, they got the power to shoot you. Come on, you crazy bro. Here we go. They don't care though. A lot of people just don't care. They're looking out for themselves. Then you get them young kids. I don't care if I die with COVID. I'm going to party. But when they're laying there on that ventilator, they're saying, "Save me, save me." Why don't you save your damn self before you get that bad? Sorry about your meat in front of me, but I had to eat something. I'm going to go put my plate back. What's up? Get that back over here. Let's see there. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, I can see myself a little bit better. Let me get my phone out. Oh, I love devil's eggs. I use sweet relish in mine. I ain't too sold on that paprika. Let me check my sugar. If it's high, I'm just going to shoot myself. I ain't eating that cake tonight, I guarantee you that. I'll save that from Thanksgiving. Go with my TV dinner. Yeah, I mean, why would you want to take the chance of infecting somebody else, infecting yourself for one day? If you're going to do that, why don't you just get on Skype or something, or have a hangout just between you and your 142. See, I can't eat nothing like that. Nothing a little high. Oh. Yep, it's a little high. Let's see if I can't see what this is. This crap. And bacon. I don't like that. I guess that's a pepper. Jalapeno. No, thank you. I can't have something that up. I like sweet relish. Bacon would be fine. Ham bits are pretty good too. Bacon bits is pretty good too. Oh. Yep. Everybody's got their own way of cooking, and that's the best thing in the world. Some families were raised on certain stuff. I had a brother-in-law, God rest his soul. He was a meat and potato man. That was it. When I went to stay with my sister after my wife died, I stayed with her a little while because he was sick. Oh, I got him eating meatloaf and Uh, let's see. At night we cook a cobbler, and I cooked all kinds. I mean, it was there. I cooked it, and he'd eat it and some ice cream. Well, he didn't weigh 100 pounds, so he needed all the fat he could get. Trouble is, me and my sister didn't need to eat it at all, but we did. We just couldn't pass it up. I had to eat a mat for me. Yep, I'm gonna take a stomach acid because that. Uh, I don't know about eating that much shrimp. I ate quite a bit. Ooh, surprised me. And I'll take a pain pill for my back sitting here, not moving around. Uh, uh, I'm getting ready to pay the end of the year taxes. I hope that it would be nice if the government would waive that this year. You know, your taxes. They ain't going to. And your property taxes and all that stuff. I mean, that's how they help the people fighting COVID. You know what I'm saying? They can't work regularly, and still got they got government still got to have their money. Yeah, that ain't no lie there. That is a rotisserie thing right here that it's a battery operated, and you can use electric too. It's got a plug, but I use it when I go out to campfire. I got a little stand. I put stuff on it. Rotisserie. It's got its own little freestanding stand. Runs off batteries. So, well, you do that too. I'll tell you what. When my wife died, God bless her old heart, I'm a hoarder by nature, and I can't help it. I, and I didn't hoard up this house or clutter up this house until she passed away because she wouldn't let me. I had a big shop and a barn that I piled stuff in, plus the garage and the sheds. But after she passed away, I just buy it and throw it down. I use this buying stuff as therapy, and that kept me from going insane and not giving a damn. To be honest with you, which is a bad deal because I bought stuff I never even opened, and I still haven't. I find stuff every day, and but they want you to go on, you know, and they even, they tell you, me and my wife, we had 11 days before she passed away that she was really at herself because see, she had so many strokes, she's like a little kid. But them last 11 days, I think God blessed us, and she was at herself, and we talked in depth about everything, and that helped. But she said, "Yeah, honey, if you love to travel, but buy you another old bus or RV." And I didn't want a big bus again. I bought a little school bus, but I said she wanted me to travel and do things. Yep, keep busy. I do that to this day. I get up and go to the thrift store and garage sales and department stores, Walmart's, Dillard's, hell, Sears before it closed up. I go to the mall. Can't do any of that anymore. You can't go out to a lot of places because they got them shut down. They closed most of my thrift stores. And there you go. Hey, Debbie Lynn, what are you up to, girl? I ain't seen you in a while. She's one of the there's two people sent me a present. She sent me a wine glass, I guess what I'm going to call it. It was a fruit jar on a stand. I still got it too. And another person sent me some little mandela sticks that you make mandalas out of. Now, I'll be honest with you. It is good to remember your spouse. It really is. It helps me. You know, I don't. You go through 4 or 5 stages. You miss them terribly forever, but you get mad at them because if they took better care of their health, and then you go through a mourning stage, and a moping stage. You go through all the stages. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I just sitting here. My son moved in with me. He's third divorce. I still got it. Actually, it's still in the box you ship it in. I take it out every once in a while. I put flowers in it. Works damn good for a flower base. But spring ain't here, so I got it put up. Mm. What is all the stages? Well, if you go through the anger stage, that's the last stage. You're mad. And then you go into a stage of just remembering, trying to remember them, what the face looked like, everything else, what they smell like. I mean, you go through all these little bitty quirks, and 'cause I went through it. Hell, I can tell you all about it. I mean, the worst one is you're mad at them. I mean, and then you're saying, well, hell, they didn't choose to die. I mean, who in the hell would choose to die? Or you get up here. Oh, shut up. He has to chase everybody off. And don't pile in my lap either. Yeah, you first you miss them and you don't know. Then you go to a stage. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do because you ain't got their opinion to rely on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep, I like that hillbilly wine glass. It's just and don't let nobody say, well, but don't carry it on. I keep my grief and stuff private. There's a woman here that her husband's been gone 10 years and she mentions it ever all the time. Well, and she wants sympathy. I never did want no damn sympathy. Hell, I ain't got time for that shit. And I keep my stuff private. My wife would have wanted that, then this, that, and the other. That's what I'm getting at. My wife would have wanted that. And because I don't know why, but everybody does it different. And don't let nobody tell you, well, you should be over it. Well, you're never going to get over it. What the hell? That's the stupidest damn thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, okay, I lived with this woman like 50 something years, 60 years, 60, 68 years or something like that. And I'm supposed to just get over it? What the hell? Only a moron can say something like that. Yeah. Well, she passed away this October. See, my wife died 2013, on November the 8th. But so she just passed away October the 12th this year. Oh, you're in the stage of traumatic shock. You got the first one is shock. They died. That's shock. That takes a while to get over just the shock of it. So did they die this year? They have in October the 12th. That's just hell. I want to, but a little over a month. Hell, you're still in shock, grief, and shock. That's what you're in. Then when the shock wears off, loneliness sets in. Then the lonely stage goes. That's 2. Actually, it's like 3. And then you got that part where they used to handle this, and now damn it, I have to handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like they paid the bills, now I got to pay the bills. Or they wrote out the Christmas cards, and now I've got to do it, or not send any at all. That, you know, like you get to the stage, well, where's my help? You know, got no help. You know, I mean, it's just horrible. I mean, you know, but like I said, I was 2 years younger, and her family died young anyway. Hell, every one of her damn. They're Jewish, and I think they had some kind of Jew disease. They all died too damn young. Her brother died. Hell, he was 57, 58 years old. He died. Her mother was less 62 or 3. Her dad was like, I don't know, close to 68, 69. None of them made it to 70. She didn't either. Yeah, I guess she did. So I think she lived longest. Yeah, I think so. She lived right on up in there. But it is hard. And it don't matter where it's, sometimes it's the man that dies. Sometimes it's a woman-woman relationship and she dies. It's just the same damn thing. If you loved them or anybody, and especially if there was your partner, it's going to make it rough. It's rougher than your mom or your dad. You know, I ain't saying look, the loss of your mom or dad ain't rough. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it ain't like it's going to go away anytime soon. You know, and it actually never goes away, but you deal with it a little bit better because it's got to where and now some things you ain't never going to deal with. The loneliness, yeah, the intimacy, and I ain't talking sex. I'm just talking about things only a couple would do, a mate would do. Talk about. It makes it hard. Yeah, and that's where it's at. It's just like, well, we used to talk about this, that, and the other. We'd laugh about things we shouldn't have been talking about in the first place. I mean, you know what I'm saying. We talk about our kids. We talk about other people, which we shouldn't have, but we it's just like anybody else does. Like, boy, your cousin's really crazy. Yeah, and I know it. Is he coming over for Thanksgiving? Yeah, I sent him an invitation. Shit like that. You knew that was crazy, but that was relative, so you put up with him anyway. Craziness. Yep. But be thankful that you had all them years. That's the only way, or what time you had with them. Be thankful of it. That's what one thing you can be thankful this Thanksgiving. You know, and holidays is the worst. My wife died in November. Her birthday was in October the 10th. Our anniversary was the 20th of October. She died the 8th of November, right before Thanksgiving, so that blew Thanksgiving. Then the Christmas was her thing. Well, Hanukkah, whatever the hell you want to call it. Mine was Christmas. But it's the same thing. I mean, the special, like I usually stay in depression mode between October and January, about the 10th. You know what I'm saying? Because uh, the winter time, I wouldn't call it the winter time, was basically our time together, marriage, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and not Easter. We usually went out and hunted Easter eggs for the kids and grandkids and great grandkids and so on and so forth. Yeah, you do. You still with your mate, David Lynn? My son's been divorced 3 times. I wonder which wife he thinks the best. Yeah. Baby girl, what's the matter? I don't know. I'm not getting up. No, you're not doing it. If she wants me to put her outside. If I put you outside, you'll stay. If she wants to go, I'll have to put her out. It's like some women, she can't hold her pee. She gotta go. The boys are going with her now. I'll tell you that right off the bat. Come on. You two, get out. Come on. I'm back, like MacArthur said. He came back after the war. Uh, you know, and I'll tell you one thing: YouTube is good that people have YouTube. 20 years. Whew. That woman I'm talking about, she married when she was 50, and he died when she was 60. So they was only together 10 years, but still, it don't matter 2 days or 10,000 days. It don't matter. Don't make it any easier. That's for sure. And it don't. It don't make it a bit easier. Because, I mean, you can't put a time limit on love. Now, you can put a time limit on knowing them better. Let's put it that way. Because the longer you're together, you seem to, you get to where you think alike, you act alike, they'll finish your sentences, that kind of crap. But that's just getting to know somebody. Oh, COPD. Well, that shit's as bad as that damn COVID. I've got an oxygen machine here belonging to my wife. I use it every once in a while when my oxygen level gets low. I'm getting up there in age now. Yep. I might make 100. If I don't, oh well. I've had a hell of a ride. That's what I say. I've had a hell of a ride. I want to go to Courtside this year out to Arizona. I bought me some land in Nevada, you guys. I bought 30 acres, 3 different spots. Way up on the mountain, halfway up on the mountain, and down in the valley. And I'm wanting to do some land in Arizona. And, of course, I got 2 or 3 whole bunch of spots here. But I went back east, and I wasn't sold too much on back east. I like Tennessee pretty good. It was all right. I like Mississippi, Alabama. But I've lived back in the southern states. And I've been back on the way eastern states of Maine, New Hampshire. No, that's just what you got. It's like living in Alaska, people. It's colder than hell. Yep. Divorce is a little bit different than death. Because divorce, they have peaceful divorces, but I ain't never seen one. Most of them, you end up love and hate walks that thin line. But it's like when you get divorced, you can't stand to be with them anymore, and you can't stand to be away from them, and you're just torn in the middle of the road. You know what I'm saying? Now, death is forever. I'm not going to be able to do death for 2 or 3 days, but I get bored of it pretty damn fast. But it is a big loss. I mean, because that there's no ever seeing them, reconciliation. There's nothing, not even being friends or anymore or anything. Well, Tex, come back anytime. Yep. And if you need somebody to talk to, my email is on my About page. Because sometimes you do need people to talk to. Especially somebody's been there, done that, and got the damn t-shirt. Yeah. That's the honest God truth. Don't just sit there and stew about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because there's no second guessing anything. It's over. It's done. You couldn't have changed it. It's just the way it is. Well, Thanksgiving, huh? I guess it begins at midnight. I guess that's when it begins, midnight. I got my damn little computer sitting on my table right here. Oh, there's some spray. That's brand new. Got spray on. Now I smell better. I took a shower today. When my back starts hurting really, really bad, I go get in the shower. Or I'll get that tub filled up and sit in that tub and just run hottest water I can stand. Maybe it helps my back. And then, of course, when I get up, raise up, I turn on the shower because I'm not going to get all that soapy film bath water off of you. Me too. Gail, I'll keep her in my prayers. There's just so much loss in the damn world, and it's just beginning to get worse. You know, COVID's killed off so many old people, young people, middle-aged people, kids. Hell, it's not that big. It don't give a damn who it takes. It's a damn disease. Yeah, hot tubs are good for that. I don't have a hot tub. I could buy one, put it on the lanai. I got a sunroom. It's still inside. Put it on that concrete floor. Looks out over the lake. I can visualize I'm swimming in the lake. Swedish meatballs. Yeah, I washed my dishes today. Yep. Well, Davey, come back anytime. Yeah. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what the hell the world's going to. It's the world has changed though. Now you got to stop and think. We have changed. You know, wearing masks. You know, watching our distance between. We're not as friendly. Or you like shake their hands or give them a hug or pat them on the back. We don't do that shit anymore. We just changed as a culture. They do the knuckle bump with their elbow or whatever, and that's really, you know, pushing it at that. You know, it's just the world has changed, and I didn't know where I'd live long enough to see it, but it's changed. And this is just the beginning of a pandemic. What there'll be another one and another one and another one and another one. You see what I'm getting at? We'll be wearing our masks just to protect ourselves out in public. Yeah. And I heard on the medical journal somewhere, this is funny in hell for young people. They can't even get them to wear a damn condom during sex, and they want them to wear a mask during sex. Can you imagine? I'll just say, pass. That's really intimate. I pass. I can't kiss, hug them, or nothing else. Just pass. I thought to myself, well, that's the stupidest damn thing I ever heard in my damn life. Yeah, we want you to wear a mask and gloves during sex. I said, that's a little bit freaky for me. I just passed. I never need it. I thought it was funny. Can't get young people to wear a damn condom. You said you want them to wear a mask and gloves. Oh, shit. I about fell out of my chair. I laughed so damn hard. Yeah, that came on the National Health Bureau or Department of Health or whatever it was. I said, really? I mean, I thought to myself, of course, they're talking about young people, you know, because they sort of float from flower to flower to bee to bee, you know. But I'm thinking, really? That's the most dumbest damn thing I ever heard in my life. Gave me a laugh. I still laugh about it every damn time I think about it. Hell, that's stupid as hell. But that's the government for you. They don't know. Yeah. You used to have to worry about catching the venereal disease or AIDS or something. Now they worry about you catching COVID during sex. Yep, that was pretty bad. I just passed. Thank God I'm old and didn't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah, but that's funny. Yep, that is funny. I just hadn't been in the mood for really doing much of nothing. I need to sort through a bunch of clothes. I did buy me a jacket. I've been digging around looking for other jackets I got. I wear more clothes in the wintertime than I do in the summertime. I'll just grab an old t-shirt and a pair of shorts. That's it in the summertime. And very seldom wear long pants because I think to myself, unless I go out, but I sometimes I don't. I just go out in my shorts. Like they go past the knees when in long shorts. Uh, oh yeah, they take everything to damn for the government does. But that's the government. Well, if you die, you can't pay them taxes. Think about that. Yeah, you can't pay them no taxes. But they want the old people to die because they quit paying taxes a long time ago. They're a burden to society on Medicare. The disabled, yeah, that's another one they want to die off. People with underlying diseases. That's why this thing attacks it. Makes me want to think it was made in a damn lab. The healthy ones, they'll live and don't act like it bothers them too much because they kick it off pretty fast. They've been a few of them though died pretty. There's a school teacher, God bless his family. Uh, he was pretty young, 50 something, and he was really helping the community and everything else. He was really into everything. Had two small children. I guess that's small, 15, 16 years old. Teenagers. Well, I'll tell you what. I got cold today. Or was it yesterday? Excuse me, it was yesterday, last night. And I slept in this t-shirt, not this one, but another one, and a pair of sweats. Now it's got to be freezing. And I checked the thermometer; it was like 72, and I kicked it up to 78. And then I wadded up in two fleece blankets, uh, uh, and which I was cold. I don't know what it was, the rain that made me cold or damp. I don't know what the hell it was. But I got cold, I'll tell you that. I don't like it cold, and I don't like breathing cold air because my lungs just can't take it. Neither can my throat. I get where I can't breathe. It's like freezing your lungs. A long time ago, the native Ewok people, or whatever they call them up there in Alaska, Inuit people. That's what the Ewoks was in. That was on Star Wars. But anyway, the Inuits, they used to take people that came up there and chase them. And if they run, you couldn't run 150, 200 yards in that frigid air, that 60, 70 below zero shit, and you froze your lungs, you fell over dead. Of course, they let them run because that's your instinct is to either fight or flee. And they would flee as fast as they could, of course, instead of walking or whatever, they'd run. And of course, the Inuits knew that they'd freeze their lungs and die, but the regular white people didn't know that. So there you go. They was used to the climates like the high Indies and stuff. They got a bigger lung capacity. Genetics. Yeah, I can't either. I cannot breathe in real cold air. And really, there's really not that much wrong with my lungs, but I just can't. I can't breathe it in and process it. It just starts making my whole chest hurt, and I feel cold, and it's like uh, eating snow when you're dying of thirst. Well, that'll kill you off because it lowers your body temperature, but cold air does the same damn thing. I'll even put a rag or something or a cloth and these masks. And I start wearing them. I just wear a mask around so I won't have to breathe in that cold air. My wife had that kind of problem too. Hers was really worse than mine was. So I know what cold breathing cold air is. Uh, is anybody going to do Christmas shopping this year? Hell, I don't even think I'll do it. I think It's write a check time. I used to like to shop for 'em. Yeah. Hi, Joyce. Well, I don't know about the Civil War. I don't give a damn to Republicans or Democrats. I've decided I'd be an independent years ago. Yeah. I didn't want to be neither one of them. I'd rather vote for Santa Claus. He had a good moral standard to him. Been naughty or nice, you ain't getting nothing. If you're nice, you get it. You're naughty, you ain't. Online shopping. I can burn up Amazon. Yeah, I could do that pretty damn fast. There's a lot of stuff I need to order. Come think of it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to order. Civil War. I don't think there's going to be no Civil War. You'd be that damn stupid to get behind any president because, hell, 4 years, 8 years, and they're done. You know, it ain't like we got a king or a queen or a dictator, like Kim Jong Il or Putin. I think Trump right now is trying to hustle up 400 million. That's why he wants everybody to donate to his lawyer cause. He ain't going to be president, and he knows it. So he's wanting everybody to. Well, he had 12 million people, I think, vote for him. So if everybody gave him $1 or $2 or $3, he'd have that 400 million paid off. He shouldn't have borrowed it off in the first damn place. He borrowed it off foreign country to run his campaign. Borrowed it off Putin. That's what the story goes. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't care. But I do know he owes $400 million, according to rumors. Whoever he owes. He wasn't the best president. He wasn't the worst. They think history, he'll either go down as a liberator or a crook. Yeah, 10, 20, 30 years. Hell, we're just finding out about Kennedy. Oh, Johnson had him killed. I'm going to do that right now. Yeah. Yeah, that's, of course, everything you find out 50 years later. In fact, some archives are frozen for 50 years. No, I don't think it'll come to a civil war. I think that if people's got good common sense, it's just like you can get along with people in your neighborhood. If you live in the South, I mean, you've got ethnic groups, black. You live in the South Texas area, you got Hispanics. You live out in California, there's a lot of Hispanics, a lot of Chinese. I mean, you get along with different cultures, Iranians, Iraqians, Pakistanians, people from India. I mean, we're not that uncivilized. We're all human beings on one planet. I think we need to get ourselves together and fight something like there's two murders, I'm going to call it, in Oklahoma this last month. And they was both, one was a Hispanic kid and one was a black kid, I believe it was. And the police officers shot him dead. I mean, he was like, okay, laid his gun down. Hispanic kid, that's the last one it was. And they shot him 25 times. I mean, can't we use anything besides damn deadly force? Really? You could have shot him in the damn kneecap or some shit. You didn't have to shoot him 25 times. To me, they just get gung-ho. They need to restructure the police department. Get them good old boys out of there. Have a little humanity. And every damn arrest does not need to be use deadly force. You see what I'm saying? They just don't need it. It ain't like we're fighting a foreign country like Hitler or something shit. When you're in a war, yeah, that's the only reason you're supposed to use deadly force. You're right, Gail. They're right. A lot of stuff comes out 50 years later. Yeah. This here is a double-decker baby bed that you have like in a deal. You can shut them up in it. It's got a cage, basically a slide down bars that slide down, so they can't get out. Uh, but then they decided that was unhumane, so they had to. I used it from a dog, so I got pulled up with junk. Yeah, to me, they need to get some of them trigger happy cops out of the force, and they just really do. It's been like they arrested this 90-year-old woman. They slammed her to the ground and all that shit, and she couldn't hear. She was trying to understand what the damn cop wanted her to do. And he just wanted to be a prick. Well, she got a couple of $1,000,000 for a broken arm and a collarbone, I think it was. Yeah. The point about it, hell, I'd have made him pay $10 million for the damn thing. I mean, a bunch of stupidity. Then body cameras are showing more, and then everybody's got a damn cell phone. And if some ruckus nowadays start up, they're going to video it. You're a damn idiot, cop, if you're just going to, you know, that's the way I'm looking at it. Yep. It's just stupidity. I mean, they think that they should train them to do something else besides a dead shot, a heart or the center of the chest or whatever. I mean, come on. Every damn arrest or whatever doesn't need to lead to a damn, like killing a guy that's got a gun. Really? And you're standing 300 yards away from him, he'd have to throw that son of a bitch pretty damn quick and be damn good at throwing knives to kill you before you know what I'm saying? Shoot him in the damn leg. He'll throw down the damn knife. I guarantee it. You don't have to kill him. But that's what they train. They need to get away from that. You know. You know. I mean, that's stupidity. That's all I'm telling you. Of course, I can rant about any damn thing. Damn arthritis is killing me today because it was damp. It ain't hurt as bad today as it was the other day when it was raining. I've got 2,596 steps in. Yep. I guess I need to get up and move. I had to take a nap today. I was tired. I took a nap from 3 to 6, 3 hours. I'm going to have to just say, I had such a bad headache. I'm getting severe headaches. And I don't know what the hell that is. I ain't stressed because I ain't worried about a damn thing. Everybody, I'm watching this Canadian prepper from Canada now, Canadian preppers. And he's telling you all about America, but he lives in Canada. Like, okay. I think American Prepper would have been the better one. I think I'll start a channel called the American Prepper if they ain't one already. I mean, Canada and parts of it's hitting it pretty damn hard too. I think we should annex Canada all the way to Puerto Rico. Call it North America, USA. How about that? We finance support them any damn way. You won't have to worry about nobody coming across your border. Well, I got to go back to the doctor. I don't get to go back to the doctor till the 30th of December. That's why I want to get out of town. I should have left the 16th or 18th of October, or was it November? Excuse me, November. And I wouldn't have been back till the 30th of December. I still might go. That'll leave me 25 days or so. I think that's what I'll do. As soon as I try to pay my taxes and shit. Yep, we're losing people like the plague. It's just me and you, Gail. And there's somebody else. I don't know who it is. We ain't got nothing else to do. I know one thing. I got my dishes all washed up. God, I had 100 plates. It seemed like I had about 10. I exaggerate 9 times, but there was about 10 plates, 8 or 10. I washed all that mess up. Is that one of the signs of headache? No, mine's in the back of the head, the stress, or what I'm stressed about. My sister wants me to give her baby, the female dog. She's about to lose her little dog, and she's going to miss it terribly. She said, "Well, you need to give me baby girl. That way my little dog will have a friend." I said, "Your little dog ain't got no, he ain't got no memory to have a friend. It's old." That's it. Uh, I've got the OA don't get along with nobody. He don't even get along with me anymore hardly. He's too damn old and gripey and selfish. Nah, nobody talks too much, that's for sure. But there is, like I said, there is a bunch of symptoms. I've been tested. Probably could go get tested again. I've never had it before. I said I'd never had it, so that's one good thing. But you need to be. Everybody needs to be tested. But they need a monthly test. They're trying to get this home testing perfected, but I think they should make it like real cheap. You know what I'm saying? $300 for a home test. Really? I mean, hell, can't they get it like a pregnancy test? I don't know what a pregnancy test costs, but you can't outprice the damn test. Because for one thing, nobody uses the damn thing. A lot of good that do you. Uh, then they need to have social tracing and all this other stuff. They're going to have to spend, the government's going to have to spend millions, if not billions, to get this shit under control. They say it's an airborne disease, but it's actually a waterborne disease. It's the saliva and the spittle in your mouth makes it waterborne. But it is airborne because but then it falls. That's why they want you 6, 10 foot away. The spittle, your little water drop that's in your mouth when you talk, it drops real fast. But yep, ain't no damn telling. My neck's burning. It took me that bath and then got up and took me that shower. At least I'm clean. Clean. I use a coconut hand lotion. I put it on my elbows. Can't stand crusty elbows. Hell with that shit. See, then mine shines. Yeah, I don't like that crusty, like nobody washed their elbow or their knees in 50 years. Yeah, I can't stand that crap. I just can't stand to be dirty. I've done some dirty jobs, man. When I come in, I wanted to shower, I wanted to bath, I want to do something. Now I don't hardly ever take a bath, about once every third day. Hell, I don't do nothing. Hell, you know. And now I change the bedding about once every 2 weeks instead of used to change the bedding once a week. Because I know dead particles fall off in the bed. Your dandruff, and all that. Same with dead cells, skin cells. Hello, what you doing? I'm having a real good day, really. I mean, think about the thankful things we are thankful for. I'm not going to sit this Thanksgiving and think about the horrible things. I'm not going to do it. Okay, everybody can't get around and visit other people. I'm thinking about the good things. I mean, you got a telephone, you can call them, you can Skype them, you can get on YouTube. Hell, you can send them a postcard. What do you think they did back in the day? Like, let's say they lived out in Arizona and their relative lived in Pennsylvania. Well, hell, they might get 1 or 2 letters a year. You know, they don't. That's what I mean, we have got the world at our fingertips. So, And hell, you can order anything. You can order food off Amazon, every damn thing else. Hell, go to Walmart, call them up and tell them what you need. They bring it out to you. Swipe your credit card, you're done. Make sure you call your credit card in. There you go. I'm happy for it. Yep, I'm glad for that. I'm glad for having heat and the AC. Yeah, positivity. Be positive. I mean, don't be negative. I mean, it's just like that election. Maybe it didn't go the way you wanted it to. But how much of your life is really going to evolve around that election? I mean, to me, I ask people, why are you that crazy about Trump or Biden or whatever? How come? You know, and they have a hard time answering it. And they act like he's a idol, like a movie star or whatever, like Elvis Presley or whatever. That you're a what they call that, a groupie where you follow somebody around. Are you Trump's groupie? Are you really want him to do his damn job? I mean, that's why he's in there. It ain't like he's going to ever be my damn friend, and he ain't sitting at my Thanksgiving table. Any of them, Biden or any of them. They're hard to do the damn job. And if they can't do the damn job, get them out of there and put somebody in that can do the damn job. Do they have their own agenda? Well, hell yeah, they're all crooked as snakes. Hello, Mel Mel. This man here can tell you how to save money. I still got change in buckets. I need to count that shit. I figured if it gets bad, it's still be worth something. I got silver dimes, sweet pennies, solid quarters, and the solid silver, $50. Hell, I even got silver dollars stuck in a can, and old milk cans. I did that a long time ago. I still throw change at places. I got change stuck everywhere, even my medicine box over here. What happened here? Yeah, to me, Trump was in there for one term. He might come back in 2024. Who knows? But the things that he did, I'm sure Biden's going to undo them, especially the environmental stuff, because he's a great big environmentalist. Does that mean for better or for worse or whatever? I mean, I don't know. I do know that I worked for water and wastewater for like 50 years. I do believe we still need the Clean Water Act. You know what I'm saying? I ain't drinking no damn sewage water. Uh, you know, Oklahoma is the state where the Bureau of the Water Act. They lead the nation in the. It's like they have the National Weather Bureau here. We have the National Water and Wastewater here in Oklahoma. You know, the EPA or whatever you want to call it. The EPA it's something else. But anyway, the Clean Water Act is here in Oklahoma. Yeah, but we need clean water. We need to fight against global warming. We need to move away from fossil fuel. Do you think we'll get completely away from it? Probably in 100 years, you know. But right now, there's too many gasoline vehicles out there. We should have the natural gas vehicles. We've not got that many, mainly in school buses and this, that, and the other. But electric cars, hybrid electric cars, we just don't have that many of them. So we're depending on fossil fuel. There you go. Put my change away. You know, the government said that they were, my granddaughter, God bless her own heart, and my daughter, they came out here, about a week or two ago, now it's been a month or so. And they had, my granddaughter says, "Pa, you need to turn back in all this change." She said, "The government's running out and you got it all." I said, "That's the damn government's fault. They can print some more up." She always say, "Now talking about a liberal. Woo, that girl's a liberal." Ain't lying. she'd make a good activist. She's a yeah. I'm gonna tell you what. If you want a secret of how to become how to I ain't say millionaire, but or a millionaire, but I'm gonna tell you how to become wealthy, and that means a lot of different things. Wealthy means that you never have to worry about shit anymore. I ain't worried about running out of money. I ain't worried about paying my taxes. I ain't worried about buying my food, paying my electric bill. I ain't worried about shit. You when you're if you do it two or three ways. I had two or three jobs going besides working for the working for the man. My throat's sore. But you got to make yourself available. You know the job that you took to get there, so you know the job below you. You're doing the job that you're hard for, and then you got to learn your boss's job because one day he want to move up or die or get fired. And don't live above your means. Mau can relate to that. Don't live above your means. And like a minimum wage job, you could live on a minimum wage job if you wanted to. And if you couldn't live on one minimum wage job, get two or three of them. You see what I'm saying? You should be able to work 8. I worked two 8-hour jobs for 7 years. I think it was 7 or 8 years. And what I did, I had my regular job that paid real good. Okay, I had kids in college, this, that, and the other. But then I took another job. I cleaned. I worked at a bar. I served drinks. Basically, it was a damn cat house, or what do you want to call it. But I worked at a Clementine. It was like a male strip joint. I'm telling myself. Of course, I didn't strip. I worked behind the bar because I looked good in them little old suits and one of them little tuxedos. But then I did. Then I cleaned the bar. That was another job. And then we'd go around and clean the sports, which was a chain of them. Me and my wife would clean the sports page, the Clementine. We cleaned the sports page. What's the Bamboo Hut was another one. We cleaned bars. Nobody wants that nasty job. And she worked in Hilton. She was at the night person at the Hilton. What happened to our kids is, let me read here. Yeah, I'm 90 miles away from Tulsa. 90, 120, 90, 120 from Tulsa. It's probably raining up there now. But anyway, back to my theory about you do a job that nobody else wants and then take that money and put it up or invest it. Now, my father-in-law was a full-blown Jew. He said you take a third of your money and put it into real estate. You put the other third of your money in stocks and bonds. Then you take another third of your money as working capital. In other words, if something comes by your way cheap, this, that, and other, you got the money to buy it when nobody else has got it. He had like 6 or 7, 8, or 9, I don't know how many, all total, hawk shops. That's what he had. And the point about it is, when you sit on your butt, all you're doing is you're going to have to get up and do something when you get 70, 80 years old. Well, I don't want to work when I'm this age. I tell you what I still do. I still buy stuff off auction houses and I resell it. I'm showing my son how to make money when you're not able to do anything because he's had that shoulder surgery and he's at bad lungs and a whole bunch of other stuff. But you can do U-ship, where you can take cargo from one state to another by U-ship on private trucks and stuff. You can buy stuff at auction houses. We bought, right before this ice storm, we bought 7 generators. We bought all 7 of them for $350. We was selling them for $250, $300 a piece. Not gouging the people. And I got them running. I mean, I can do small engines, clean them, change gas, change spark plugs, change the oil, clean the bowl out, refill it up, all that crap. Okay, I'll come back after you get them sweet potatoes going. Well, I'll be here. But like I said, you can make a good living buying and selling. I'll tell you another thing. When I used to make big money off Fannie Mae and Fannie Mac back in the day, my father-in-law had hawk shops, and I'd go up there and buy the jewelry, my whole tray of it, and I'd pay pennyweight for it. Basically how much it weighed. Didn't care what kind of design it was, so on and so forth. And then gold rings, diamond rings, jewels, whatever you bought, and then you put them up because you're keeping it out of the banking system. In other words, that you got a safe at home, put it in it. Okay, and then you can insure it. But the point about it is, when you have to resell it, you hawk it. You don't sell it. You hawk it. Because what they want you to do at a hawk shop, now I'll tell you the secret. They want you to hawk it for them and pay interest on it. Because it's my dad's ring, and I'll pay. I can't get it out this month, but I'll just pay the interest on it. When you do that 4 or 5 months, then you still have to pay the original cost to get it out. So they made money on you. Well, when I hawked it, I didn't ever plan on going back and get it because since I bought it at pennyweight, they gave me what they call not retail, but basically what the jewelry was worth within reason. Like 30-40%, at least 40 to maybe 50-60% of what the value of it was. Well, I bought it for 10 and 15% what the value was. So I had a resale value, but I just hawk it. They give you more money on a hawk than they would just totally come out and buy it, because they don't make money on coming out and buying it. They make money on hawking it because they know you're going to come back and pay on it. I've seen people pay on it for 2 years before they got it out because it was their grandmother's ring. It's just a damn piece of jewelry. And new jobs, like I had a fence job, I had a painting job, I had changing oil. I tell you right now, there's rich people that ain't got time to even change their damn motor oil. You can go around, you have to get licensed because due to spills and all this other stuff. It's like a mechanic, but they can go over there and change your oil right in their damn parking lot, or go get their car, take it somewhere, and change it and bring it back. Once you're licensed, bonded, and insured, hell, that's it. There's a lot of people just changing oil. A lot of people ain't got time. Well, I got to go down Saturday. Well, I got to work Saturday. I can't get my oil changed this week. My daughter says it's cheaper to buy a damn car than it was to change the damn oil on the damn thing. And that's the truth. According to her, it truthfully ain't. But like I told her, I said, well, get on one of them oil changing deals. Cleaning out stock trailers with a power washer. You hire people to do this shit for you. Once you get the business started, you hire somebody to take that business over. And you just have to work the books and check to see what they're doing. You see what I'm saying? But 4 or 5 businesses will make you 4 or 5 incomes. You're not limited to just one business or one type of business. We used to restore paint fences. Yeah. Tree service is a great one. You charge them just about anything you want. Especially during the ice storm, there's damn many people's tree limbs are down. Yep. It's just how much money do you want to make? That's basically it. I had the painting company. We painted houses, commercial buildings, oil derricks. We painted every damn thing. I had 7 trucks and 21 men working. And all I had to do is check on them. And I had a foreman. I had a crew boss for every truck, and then a foreman to take care of the 7 trucks. So all he did is drive around and make sure the jobs were going good. And I didn't do nothing but collect the damn money. They mailed the money to me. And I got a third dad. Let's see. Each stage required a third, especially on painting a house. What inside was a third, outside was a third, and then like the woodwork was a third, the dry painting was the walls were a third, and outside was the other third. 3/3 was done. Then I had a sheetrock crew. I had a wallpaper crew. Hell, I even had it. I'll tell you what I did. I did the mosaic department. I worked paint murals on walls and shit. Just stages to that shit. There's 7 stages when we painting cars. There's 7 stages to put a mural on the side of a car. Remember the old vans that used to have all them pretty things on the side of it? Hell, I was mainly just stenciling. Did that help you any? You got to get up and go. You got to use a lot of B12. You can't make no money being a lead ass. I'll tell you that right now. You get up and go. Get up and go. You got to give it. You got to work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Basically, your mind's got to be going like that. You'll work if you ain't careful. You'll burn out fast. But start off small. You know that's my theory. Start off small and work your way up. Uh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. My dogs are all outside. That's unusual. They've been out twice today like this for about 30 minutes each time. Well, who else is out there? They all run off and leave me. I've got another 45 minutes to go on this thing. Mel, you still there? Mel will tell you how to save money, though. He puts a little bit back in the time. And pretty soon that little bit becomes a lot. You know, it doesn't matter what you make. It's how you use the money, how you save the money, how you treat your finances. You can blow and go, and a damn millionaire's broke the next day. You see what I'm saying? Look at what Michael Jackson spent millions and millions of dollars. And hell, he owed money when he died. Yeah, blowing and going ain't gonna help you now. I knew, like I said, when my wife got sick, I was hanging on to the money because hell, I didn't know if she needed a lung transplant, a heart transplant, or any damn thing. But I had the money. You know, I could pay that $76,000 for that helicopter ride. You know, it saved her life. It was worth it. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they charge. It's about $80,000 for a helicopter ride from your house to the hospital. That's what I'm saying. Everything costs nowadays. Have good insurance. Question your damn insurance. You know, what is, hell, if that agent's worth of shit, say, well, if I do this, how do I do this? You know, if I get down, you know, how much do they, you know, going to pay on this? How much you going to pay on that? You know, I mean, and to me, I don't have an HMO. I got a PPO. Yeah, HMOs are not all that great. PPOs, and then how can I have 2 insurances, like Medicare and a private insurance and a military insurance? Can all 3 of them work together? I mean, a lot of it is when you get older, insurance is basically, hey, you guys, how you doing? I'm still alive. I ain't bugged out yet, but I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna get the hell out of here before the shit goes to pot. Yeah. You still living in the country? Uh, looking on, got your guns loaded? I don't know how bad it's going to get, but I'm telling you. I thought about going to the Arizona desert. I need to buy me a piece of property out there in Arizona. I've got a guy looking at some stuff right now for me that I want to go out and look at. That's how you got your other piece, didn't you? You just went and found something, cleaned it up, and claimed it. That's what you do. Put that money to work. It ain't no damn good in a box. I went to the store the other day and I said, really? This guy had plumb full of toilet paper. And I looked at him and I said, I don't want to be nosy or nothing, but don't you have enough toilet paper for when you bought the last time? He said, yeah, but it's going to get bad. I need more of it. I said, well, I think I'll go to the corner filling station if it gets that rough. I don't have no toilet paper. Or put me in a bidet or something. Hudson sprayer and wash my butt. Something. But I just laughed and went on. I just thought it was funny. I'd be more worried about my food than I'm worried about toilet paper. I enjoyed your last video. Yeah. Yeah, sister was talking about the truth about things. It's getting bad and it's getting worse and it's getting worse and worse. Now that Biden's got the key to the White House, basically, yeah, it's going to get a little rough. Of course, Trump's basically decided, I don't know what he's decided really, but I think he's going to step away and step back. And Biden said he's going to change everything that he, all in congressional orders. He said he's going to change every one of them. So there you go. That's like down the tubes. Especially environmentally, he'll change every one of them overnight. Yep, I think it's going to get rough. We'll all be wearing masks and respirators. We'll look like we live on Mars. I got a hazmat suit. I guess I can just plug it in. What I liked about my hazmat suit, I got a big helmet, and it was air packed. It had a hose in it that blowed cool air around the face. I like that. Can you imagine going to the store now, look like you're going outside from Mars? Then you'll have a decontaminant. Hell, I guess I could put in a decontamination center. You know, where it sprays me all the way around when I step in there, hit the button, and spray me all the way around with antiseptic to kill all the viruses before I come in the house. Yeah, there you go. I could use that in my foyer for that. Just put up some plastic. Yep. Yep. As long as you didn't get a tear in your suit, that'd be pretty bad. Go outside to get the mail, or go outside to walk your dog, and you got a full hazmat suit, and your dog does too. I need to make Oreo a hazmat suit. I seen a person the other day driving down the road, only one in the car, and he had a damn mask on. A good one, nice one. It wasn't no cheapie. It was one of them, real expensive night mask. I've got some that has that UV rays in it, but I thought it was funnier now. I said, "Hell, what you going to catch? There ain't nobody in the car with you." Sort of funny. Yep, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Dig out that old hazmat suit. Yeah, I've even got a gas mask back during the war. Yeah, I dig out a gas mask suit in case of nuclear bomb. They're already sizing up China and Russia. If China and Russia goes together, we can still whip them as long as we got India to help us. Yeah. Of course, Pakistan and Iran and all them be against us too. Of course, we'll get England, France, Germany. They ain't been much help in the past anyway. But you better get you some iodine pills in case of nuclear fallout. Yeah, get you some iodine pills. I got some right here. I bought a big bottle of it about a year or so ago. About every 5-6 years, I change them out and give me another bottle of iodine. If you want your thyroid, don't take an iodine pill. Of course, I bought the iodine pill for other people. My thyroid's already shot. I glow in the dark as it is. I've had 17 weeks of radiation and chemo. So I'm a good glower in the dark. I ain't got no thyroid anyway, but young people, I'm going to give them. If you're in the zone, you take about 4 or 5. As you move out of the zone, you go 4, 3, 2, 1, then you're out of the zone where the fallout would be. Then you saved your thyroid. Of course, you still could lose all your hair and everything else due to the radiation. But your body's fast to heal itself. Too much radiation, your teeth fall out. Ain't got no teeth to worry about either. So I'm in pretty good shape. Yep. You can wrap up with aluminum. That'll help a little bit. At least you won't be spotted by thermal cameras. I got all kinds of stuff for preppers. Been prepping like 40 years. I use just a little bit of it every tornado season or every hail season, every ice storm. We've had 2 bad ice storms here, tornado. Used all my preps. Well, not all of them, but used my preps then. I'm just relaxing and laying down here. I heard Canada was pretty bad in Toronto, in North Nebraska and South Nebraska. No, North Dakota, South Dakota. They're all dying. Oklahoma ain't got no more beds. They're shipping them over to another state. I think it's Kansas or somewhere they're shipping them to. Arkansas. Depends on what part of the state you're in. We ain't got no more beds here. COVID's done eat them up. Yep. What are you guys going to do for Thanksgiving if you're still there? You probably run off and left me. These are the 2 sweetest people I know. And I know a lot of people. Granny Marino is another sweet Christian believing person. And it's just wonderful. I'm going to buy stuff online for Christmas. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to treat myself. If I don't go to Arizona, boy, look out. I'll take that money that I was going to go to Arizona with and buy that land, and I'll do something else with it. I want me a little bitty tiny place. I don't want very much land in Arizona, that's for damn sure. I'm thinking about buying one of them old mines. They got some mines for sale, mineral right mines for sale in New Mexico or Arizona. I think it's Arizona. And then they got some in Colorado. And then you can go, them old mine shafts go down there, a couple of miles. I think I'll buy one of them in case a nuclear fallout. Put a steel door on the front of it. And that way I could stock it up with food. What the hell's going to eat it down in that damn mine? Probably nothing. But you got to figure out, keep the bats and stuff out of there. Guano stinks. Carlsbad Cabin's another one. Well, that'd be a good place to run and hide. I've been down the bottom of Carlsbad Cabin. Then I've been up in Missouri, I believe it was. I think it was Missouri, had them caves in Missouri. And we got the Crystal Caves here. Been down in it too. It was in Crystal State Park. Yeah. What was the name of that? Boiling Springs. That's where I went there too. I liked it. I'm going to get out and do some things, I can guarantee you. I ain't dead yet, and I don't plan on dying. I'm laying down the seat wrong, though. I had shrimp for supper. Damn, I'm living high on the hog. In fact, I got a great big old ham in the refrigerator that I need to slice it up and put it in the damn freezer, I guess, and then feed some of it to the dogs. My dogs are always too fat anyway. We'll just have to wait and see how Biden does and what Trump does in 2024 if he's going to run again. We're just going to have to look and grit our teeth and keep going. I'm not going to put all my pebbles in one barrel. I'm not going to stock on one person. I don't think there'll be a civil war. Who the hell wants to fight? I think what we need to do is protect ourselves. Now, they do got a lot of crazies floating around. Nobody wants to talk back. They come and they leave. They come and they leave. I got me and 2 other people. Well, I got 1 other person. talking to, I guess. Because I got my cell phone that counts as one, and then there's one more person. My channel over here don't count for nobody. I got 3 thumbs up. Come on, people, give me some thumbs up. I need that thumbs up. I need to get where I'm going to get monetized. I got to make my $5 a month. Yep, that's all I plan on making, $5 a month. I'm going to make it from my PayPal card because them suckers charge me $5 a month to have that damn card. So I can make $5 a month on, let's see, that's what, 120 a year or something? Hell, I don't think it's that much. $5 times 25. Hell, I ain't got a calculator. I ain't gonna worry about it. $100 and something, something like that. 120. 110. Yeah, whatever. Uh, five times 5 is 25. So that's 5 months. I made $25. So 50 bucks, maybe $75, something like that. I'm kicking butt. Chris went and got them welders. He's got them. I think he's going to resell them on eBay. They're brand new in the box. Mig and Tig, I think is what they are. He bought it for a good price. He bought both of them for less than $100, and they're like $400 or $500 a piece. He asked me, "Did I want to go in on him?" And said, "No, I don't want." I kept my damn generators. He sold his. I kept the damn things, and I can't have too many generators. I can put a generator at each place I own. I'm looking for a damn diesel. That's what I want. I need to buy me a diesel heater for my ambulance too. The diesel heaters last forever. They've got them from China. They're like $300. Now, if you buy them made in America, they're like $1,500. There's not much to it. Excuse my hiccups. To a diesel heater, there's not much. Yeah, there's not much to a diesel heater. And I can hook it right into one of my tanks. Hell, it run day and night for 100 years. And it exhausts on the outside and brings air from the outside, so therefore it would not. I still have a carbon monoxide protector, but still it's not as bad as my Buddy Eater is, or my Coleman stove. Of course, hell, there's so damn many holes in that damn ambulance that probably suck in from the outside anyway. I bought me a little solar fan that hooks onto the window. Little solar fan. I bought that for bringing cool air from the outside if I put my dogs in the front. Of course, I could run. I need to rewire the heating system or the cooling system in the back of the ambulance. And I got to do a bunch of shit. Sitting on my ass tonight having a hangout. I got 15 minutes to go, people. Or maybe 30 minutes to go. Maybe I'll get some more people. I'm still alive and still here. That's what God said. What are you going to do for Thanksgiving? Now, what is it? Oh, I'm just the only one here. Everybody left me. They left. I still got 30 minutes. Let's see here. I've got 2,596 steps. Janet Jackson loses 100 pounds. I don't care about that one. There's Jan. She said that she loved my comment. Let's see what else we got on this thing. So this is just me. Oh, got somebody back. Small business alert. Well, hell yeah, they're all going badly up. There's Bear Off-Grid. He lives out there in the desert in Arizona. I need to get with him and see if he got any land for sale. He bought, I want to say, 2.5 acres. I'm going to go get the dogs. They're having a fit. Well, there's one more down there, so they can get. They're on the porch. I hear them. They got a light on the porch, ain't nothing gonna get them. There's 4 of them. They can whip off a small coyote. We don't have coyotes here much in this edition. We seen an armadillo on the other side of the fence about a year or two ago. Let's see, I seen a possum across the road up there. We got snakes out the ass, but I think they're all underground now because of the cold weather. Uh, they run across a snake the other day. Well, it's been a month or two ago. When they ran off the porch, the little guy stepped right in the middle of its back. It sort of took off, and the little guy come and looked and said, "What did I step on?" Uh, we don't have very many poisonous snakes. Most of them just garden snakes, the green variety with stripes down their back, little green snakes. We've got some black snakes here. They're not water moccasins. But I'm sure the lake's got water moccasins, rattlesnakes, and copperheads. That's about all we got in this country. Uh, I've had some rattlesnake meat, and it tastes like damn between frog legs and seafood of some sort. You know what I'm saying? Like squid or something. I don't like it. It's sort of puffy. Like a crab, sea crab or something. That's what it tastes like to me. No matter if it was breaded and boiled in greasy, anyway, that's what it tastes like. It tastes like a crab. You have to eat it. If you was starving to death, I guess you could eat it. I don't like eating any cat because I've eaten mountain lion and I've not mountain African lion. It's nasty. I had hippopotamus. Let's see what else. I'll tell you what I do like. I like buffalo meat. It's sort of a real lean, like you buy super lean. It's leaner than the leanest cow meat you can buy. But buffalo, that mixed buffalo cow, when you mix with a cow and a buffalo, cow buffalo or whatever they call them things, it's hybrids. You know, I guess it's better than eating it, growing it in a petri dish. That's probably what they're going to start doing, feeding this damn meat in a petri dish. I try not to eat a bunch of meat. I had some shrimp tonight, though, but I love shrimp. I don't like seafood too much, but shrimp I like. I like sea bass. I like sea perch. But my favorite fish is a sun perch, an old Oklahoma sun perch, about a little bit bigger than your hand. There you go. Yeah, about that big. They're bony, but they taste good. I don't like catfish that much, like muddy taste. You know, the Bible tells you not to eat anything that ain't got scales. That's what tells you in the Bible. If anybody wants to know, there's 614 laws in the Bible, and most of them are diet to what diet you eat. Yeah, that's most of them are that. Along with adultery and thou shalt not kill. In the original Hebrew, it says thou shalt not murder. There's a difference between killing and murdering. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what else it says. What else do we got here? You know, it says you can't remarry you. Once you divorce somebody and you marry them back, it's called an abomination. Yeah. But one time, God said this man put away his wife for some damn reason, and she was on the street, and he told her to go get her. Yep, it was his fault, not hers. But yeah, if you can't get along with a woman or a man, either one, and you remarry him, that's called an abomination. Not like they call homosexuals abominations. I looked and tried to study that word out one time in the Greek. I used to do it. I used to really study that book. I looking for loopholes. Didn't find a damn one. But but the Bible basically is teaching you how to live in a perfect society. Well, our society is not perfect. Hello, everybody. This is Rice. I'm still here. Jill's trying to fight day by day. Getting ready for Thanksgiving. I'm going to eat a TV dinner. No, I'm not going to go anywhere for Thanksgiving. My sister wants me to come to her house. She's going to be by herself. I should go over there and visit her for the damn day at least. But like I said, still want to go to Arizona. I ain't made up my mind. I need to call my real estate agent out there and see if they found me anything to look at. I like to buy tax land. I'll tell you what, that's a good way to buy land is buy the bellied up on taxes. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. After this COVID and they ain't gonna renew these people's all this other stuff, and they can't pay their taxes. Well, wait about 6 months to another year, and there'll be a bunch of land for sale. I'm gonna buy me 2 or 3 acres. I'm not buying big spots anymore. I'm just buying enough for to park my little travel trailer or my motor home or something like that. And I don't want it real fancy. I just throw a shipping container there for $3,000. You get it all set up and everything for about $3,000, and then you got a little place to lock up something and just come and unlock it and get out your lawn furniture and stuff and set up. Have a little bit of prepping stuff in there, some seeds and this, that, and the other in case you got to plant a garden. You have to bug out. Don't want to bug out on bare land. I want something where hell, as old as I am, I shouldn't even worry about shit hitting the fan. But I think it's going to. I don't think there's going to be no civil war. I think there's going to be people mad at the government. Yeah, I think. Happy Thanksgiving. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you. It'll soon be Thanksgiving at midnight. Oh, yeah, I've got a lot to be thankful for. I'm still alive. And I hope everybody else looks at it that way. We couldn't change the election. We can't help who votes who in. We can't help, but, I go vote because that's my civic duty. You know, it don't matter who you voted for, Biden or Trump. And there's 6 or 7 other people on the damn ballot. Of course, that was just a wasted vote. Like mine was for Santa Claus. You could pencil him in, but you know, he gives you presents. I like that idea. You only have to mess with him once a year, leave him a glass of milk and a cup of cookies. Hell, that's a pretty good payoff. That's what everybody thinks I'm crazy, but I don't give a shit. I don't care about what people think about me anymore. I gave that up a long time ago. I thought I'd like my what they call it that we got right now, stay in orders or whatever you can call it, lockdown. I think we've had it for 9 or 10 months. I still ain't done anything in this house. It's sort of depressed. Like, okay, what should I do next? Went and bought me some more clothes like I need the damn clothes. Bought me a nice jacket though, $25 at Wally World. They had some of them camouflage jackets with a hood and everything. It's just an old canvas jacket, canvas. And that's $25 put out by, what the hell I puts out the damn thing? It wasn't military, but it was something else. What the hell it was. But I bought one. I think I'll go back and get the green one. I buy 3Xs. I like to put clothes under them. Of course, I don't wear 3X anymore. I probably wear less than a 2X anymore. But I like big old sloppy clothes. I don't like to be cinched down like it. Ain't gonna be no thongs for me. Or halter top. Body sportswear. Yeah, see me wearing a Speedo. Shit, fat as I am, you wouldn't be able to see the damn thing. I had to put a sign on my belly. I am wearing underwear. Oh, Lord happy. Can't laugh at yourself. Who the hell are you gonna laugh at? Well, I think I bought my 2 laptops there, the last 2 laptops. My tablet, I bought it there. I bought my cell phone there. What else the hell I buy every damn thing at Wally World? Uh, well, if I go to uh, places like, what the hell is the name of that? Office Depot. I mean, you got that salesman just right up on your ass. Like hell, you go to Walmart, you can't find nobody to help you. And I hate to pull in like a car lot and 27 of them run up there and try to sell you something. I hate that shit. I don't like to be bothered. It's like a waitress. I don't mind a waitress coming to my table, taking my order. But I don't want the damn woman to come back every 5 minutes or every 3 minutes. Can I help you with something else? I said, no, lady, I can't even chew this shit because I got to stop and answer what the hell you're asking me. You know, and I know they try to be friendly and this, that, and other, and they want a good tip. I understand that. And I tip about a third to half of what the damn meal cost. If it costs, let's say it costs $50, I give her 20 for a tip. You know what? They got to make money. You know, that's what they're living on. And they get paid minimum wage other than their damn tip. And you know, Sonic, if they don't make $14 in tips a day, they get fired because they're paying them under minimum wage because they let their tips be part of their wages. And if they can't make $14 in tips to equal out their wages, they have to fire them because they don't want to make it up. There you go, up to minimum wage. But I think minimum wage should be $15 an hour. Who in the hell is going to live on $7.25 an hour? Shit. My shoelaces cost more than that. Yeah, it's on that shit. I went to Colorado, and we went to a Mexican restaurant because there wasn't nothing to do to the COVID shut. It was a big shutdown. And I went to that Mexican restaurant, me and Chris. I think our bill was $78. That was the worst damn food I ever eat in my life. And to this day, I don't want nothing to do. Unless I make my own damn Mexican food, I don't want. Chris said, "You want to stop that Mexican restaurant?" I said, "Hell no." It burnt me out. It was that bad that it burnt me out on Mexican food. And there is some damn good Mexican food. But that was the worst damn Mexican. I forget the name of the damn town. It was way out past Denver. And that was the only place. They didn't even have a drive-through McDonald's or nothing. It was just that little Mexican restaurant inside the town. And I refused to give them the damn tip. And, well, the worst thing was they brought rice that had hair in it. Looked like they had pet hair or something in the damn thing. It was bad. I looked at. In fact, I didn't hardly eat any of that damn meal. And it was $78. I know what the damn meal was. And I said, "You ain't worth the damn tip." I said, "This shit, I can't even eat it." I said, "Chris, let's go. I'm going to stop hell in the damn filling station eating me a damn candy bar or something." It was that bad. Mine's a Windows 10, and I believe it is an HP. Yeah. Now, I got another little, it's like a little computer that I'm looking at right now, pointing at right there. But I've got, it's a Samsung, and it's like a little tablet computer. I don't know what it is. And then I got a little tablet, little glass tablet. This is a Samsung little computer. I bought them both on sale. Now, this was so funny. They had, I pulled in a line, and this person was shitty as hell to me. And it was Black Friday. It was last year's Black Friday is what it was. And I said, "Well, I want the two computers that you're selling, the laptops." And she looked at me like snuffy. "Well, you sure you got the money?" I said, "Lady, I'm sitting here with $2,000 cash in my damn pocket." And I said, I took everything, a camera, two laptops, and something, all four things that she had at her table. So they set up a little table to give you a number. You got to pick the items at that table. I said, "Well, one of each." I didn't go from there. And then I was going to go with this other one, had a little tablet. And of course, I picked four. Of course, it had other things besides the tablet. But I wanted this camera that I hardly ever use. It's a Canon. I think it's a Canon or an Akita. One of the, how about it? But I wanted it. I wanted the tablets, the computers, and something else. There was 4 things at that table. The 2 tablets, which were the tablet, a tablet, 2 laptops, and a camera. That's what I got. Yeah, that's what I picked out. And then I went this year, and they had some of them great big rings that has fluorescent light, holds your video and holds your phone, and they're like, it was $50 something. But I said the sign says $20, and she said they gave it to me, but said they wasn't supposed to put that sign up until Black Friday. I said, well, let lady, the sign sitting right there, you can see it as well as I can. She said, go ahead. Me and this black woman got one. She was one, the black woman was the one who told me grab one. I said, I grabbed it. And so she said, she told the other person, go back here and get that sign off there real quick. They unwrapped it. They wasn't supposed to put the sign on it to sell it for Black Friday. There was a lot of things just wrapped up on the floor, wrapped up for Black Friday that you could even buy, but they happened to take the wrapping off of that. So I bought one. Boy, I went to one Black Friday. That one Black Friday, that woman was hateful. She got mad because I wanted one of everything she had at the table. And she said, well, what about the other people? I said, they're entitled to buy the rest of the shit, as far as I know. What they did, they only had like 3 or 4 little laptops of each one, Well, what the hell? You're selling 2 or 3 laptops and you got a line of 30 people looking for a laptop? That's what I told her. I said, this is bullshit. This is a farce, a bullshit, basically. I said, you should have hundreds of them here. Not just 1 or 2 or 3, just to get people coming to the damn store. So it made me mad. So I took every damn thing she had, one of each one. You got the money? I said, lady, I'd send it with cash. And when I got up to the cash register, oh, I don't fight. I didn't fight at her with it. But I got up to the cash register, and they was cashing people out so fast, the computer crashed. And they said, well, anybody paying cash can get over here in that line. Me and 2 other people had cash money. The rest of them had a damn credit card. So there you go. My dogs are barking. I better go see what they want. Yeah, Black Friday is not any fun anymore. Ugh. Ugh. There's a big old yellow cat out there. And always scared of cats. So he was barking. He was raising hell. One of these days, like I said, most of them big stores like that, they get you in there. Get up here. Oi, shut it up. You're in the house now. You're safe. No, and don't touch my computer. He's mad. He's trying to bite, little guy. Get over there. Baby girl, whoop your butt. She won't play with you. She don't mess with her. She tries to go after his jewels. She don't mess around. Big boy, get back in here. Big boy. You know you can't go in the kitchen and pick up crumbs. That's what he does. No, it was so bad. I was in Walmart when they opened it up for Black Friday. I was like the first one on my cart. And then they made you wait till 7 or something o'clock before they opened up the Black Friday sale. But I was already in there like an hour before that. And so I was like the first one in line for that one. I just went over and sat. I was sitting on a cart, in one of the little driver carts, and I had my pop and everything else. And I'd already used the bathroom. I didn't drink much. So I was good to sit. So I sat there number 1 in line. And that woman was so mad at me because I took one of everything she had. I said, well, I'm entitled to pick what I want from this table. Yes. And then she said, well, you going to leave something for somebody else? I'm only taking one. I could take all four of them that you got sitting there. Crazy ass damn people. I mean, I'm entitled to one of each one of them anyway. But, I mean, I've been selfish if I took all four of each one of the She had like 4 laptops. The other little laptop, she had like 6 of them. I could have took all of them. And she had 4 or 5 cameras. She didn't have much. She didn't have about 25 items. Well, hell, I had enough money in my pocket to buy all 25 items. Left her, the rest of them, hey, people, this damn table's closed because I done bought all their shit. But I didn't. I just grabbed one of each one and went on. They give me a ticket of each one of them. Then they brought it back to you. So I don't give a shit what they do. Baby girl ain't playing now. Come here, baby girl. Come, daddy. Well, they're being mean to you. What's the matter, baby? What's wrong with your back? Anyway, Black Friday is a farce. It's a bullshit because they don't bring enough stuff to sell. You know what I'm saying? But they advertise it up so they can get hundreds and hundreds of people in the store. But they've only got a few items of each one. You know, that ain't worth a damn. They want you to buy the other items that wasn't on sale, whatever. TVs. People crazy. They had a stack of TVs after I bought mine. I went over to stand at a stack of TVs. I mean, all these little flat screens. And I was just standing there. I mean, sitting there right beside it. And when they tore that plastic, oh, shit, I drove away. They was about to kill me. They had, I don't know, a whole pallet of them, and they're just fighting. One woman had one on under each arm, and all that crap. I said, shit, for a damn TV? They was like $100 a piece or something, $108, something like that. About half price. I don't give a shit at the TV. I bought a damn smart TV, don't figure out how to run the damn thing. It's sitting over there, a big 70-inch or 60-inch, something like that. It's a big old thing. I'm thinking about painting on it. Painting this scenery on it to get the damn thing to work. It won't come on. It says no signal. So it's either cannot find my internet or I don't know what it can't do. We don't know what it can do, baby. Oh, the dog's in the lap. Yep, she is. Yep. What do you got? Do you plan on going to Black Friday? Who out there plans on going to Black Friday? Hey, baby, I just petted you. Are you planning on going to Black Friday? I don't think. Can you imagine not wearing no mask in the COVID vaccine and going to a place that there's hundreds and hundreds of people in the damn thing? Oh, no. It's like going to a convention. Hell with that shit. Don't need their damn junk. I'll tell you what I do. I wait till after the bake sales. And ever after Thanksgiving, the bakeries really would hog wild baking up all these pies and stuff. Well, they put them for like less than 50% the next day or next day after that. Well, I buy them and I freeze them. And it's just like when they're Christmas. Now, you don't do it too much with Thanksgiving, with the turkeys and the hams, because they'll put them back for 25 days. But after Christmas, all them turkeys and hams, I bought 10 and 12 turkeys and that many hams. Open up the big old chest freezer and I dump them all in there and freeze them up. And I've got a year or so to eat them, so I'm good about that. Yep. You really got about 6, 7 months or 8 months on the turkey. But about a year on them already cooked hams, hell, or even longer. I usually buy more ham than I do turkey. Hell, I bought them damn things for 50 cents a pound. I mean, hell, you can get a big ass turkey for 50. Or ham or turkey or either one. Yeah, I bought turkeys for $6 to $8 a piece. Big old fat turkeys. I paid $10 and $12 for hams. Hell, you can buy 10 hams for a little over $100. Throw them in there. That's what you can do. You can make jerky meat out of turkey. Turkey jerky. Little guy, what is your problem? What is it? You gonna come to daddy? Come here to daddy. Come here to daddy. Don't come right here. There ain't nobody gonna gripe. Oh, he's gonna go over there and gripe. These dogs are so jealous of one another. Mr. Rice, or you, then we got 3 people again. Let's see what else we got here. I like to read what I got here. I don't know that channel. The news. I've got to watch a bunch of news tonight. See if we're going to get in the war with China. Hell, China, all you got to do is block the China Sea and their oil route and their trade routes, besides the old Silk Road, and they're screwed. You know, they ain't got a navy worth a damn. They ain't got, hell, they only got one aircraft carrier. They only got one. Russia's only got one aircraft carrier. Hell, the United States got a bunch of them. We spend a lot of money on military. I think we should. There ain't a country out there that wouldn't fry us in a damn minute if we give them a chance. Even our damn allies. Yep. There's my mineral oil right there. You got locked valves. Take you a spoonful of that. No, it's something else. RCA, I think. I think it's an RCA. It ain't made in America, I know that. RCA don't make it. Zenith don't make anything in America no more. Hell, they don't even make Harley Davidsons in America no more. All the American icons are made overseas now. I even bought that coat for $25, and it was made in Indonesia. Yeah, military-looking jacket made in Indonesia. Yeah, sweatshop. Had a little 6, 7-year-old sewing it up. Big old fat guy standing on a whip because they got to turn out so many of them a day. Yeah. Well, we fixed our child labor laws in, I think it was 1916, something like that. I think it was 1916. Look it up. Used to be able to work a kid till the fellow were dead. They was working in linen factories or making cloth. The more machines would crush them. They cut their fingers and legs off. Yeah, I think it got tired of that in about 1916, before the war, before World War. Maybe it was for that 1900, I think they stopped it. Hell, I can't remember. I'll Google it. We'll get off here. Element, that sounds like a good TV. What the hell, this something just can't work it. I turn it on, it says it'll don't come up right away, and it comes up and says, no signal. I think I got to plug it into my router. I thought it was supposed to pick it up wireless to the router, like my damn laptop does. I don't know where it does that shit or not. Oh, they got a phone number you can call, but hell, I don't give a shit. I don't watch TV. I want to get all my news on YouTube. Yeah, get all my news on YouTube. I've been live 2 hours and a few minutes. If I don't get any more people on here, we'll probably sign off here in a little bit. I'm thinking about having a hangout from about 6 o'clock to about midnight on Thanksgiving. After the day, Thanksgiving Day, 6 o'clock in the evening to about 10, 11 o'clock maybe. Something like 4 hours or so. Because hell, everybody, all the relatives have left. You're sitting there, you got nothing to do. So might as well have a hangout. Everybody shows up. There ain't no telling. I'll give them a bunch of cow bones and they're chewing the hell out of them. Baby's over there feeding her face again. She's a little overweight. There's something wrong with it. My great grandson will come by here and fix it up in 10 minutes. But I really don't want nobody coming because of that COVID. The damn TV ain't that important to me. I bought the damn thing probably 3 or 4 months ago. At least I filled up that space. Yeah, I'm gonna buy another one. I think I ain't gonna buy no damn smart TV. I can watch any damn thing I need on Netflix, Hulu, and all the other shit. About old speakers, I've got one in York's Entertainment Center. I think it's a York. I don't know what that is. It's one of them old York cassette players with great big old giant speakers. I gotta redo the wiring on it. I think I pulled a few speaker wires off. They're real easy to clip back on. They got little clips. You just slide the wire in there and it clips it right on. And pull the red deal and the black one. I got a bunch of vinyl records you should be playing. Got a bunch of Christmas. Make it home by Christmas. What is the other one? Deck the halls with balls of holly. Fa la 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 la. Then they got one, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Oh, Frank Sinatra. Just like the ones I used to know or used to have. Oh, no, I think it was. No. Used to have. I think it was have or no. I don't know. Can't remember that far back. Yep. Are you going to go Black Friday? That's what I would want to know. Rice, are you going to go Black Friday? That'd be day after tomorrow. I should go over to Walmart's tomorrow just to, well, it's supposed to be open sometime. I think they're early. They're having it at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Yeah, I can do that tomorrow evening. Well, I missed my damn hangout. How the hell would I been going then? I don't know what I ain't got nothing. I looked all over that store. There ain't nothing really I want. Maybe some more clothes. I ain't got enough of them as it is. Yep. I really want some land. That's what I want. I want to buy me some land for my Christmas present in Arizona. Maybe up around Flagstaff, Arizona. Hush! You guys really? Get me a cat. It won't bark. It just goes meow, meow. I don't want to either. I don't think I'll go to Black Friday. Hell, you can order. If I was going to do any shopping, I'd shop online. They got some hellacious deals online. Amazon brings it to the damn door. You don't have to worry about anything. Spray it down with Lysol and go on with it. That's what I do. And do not pop that bubble wrap. No, that shit's probably full of COVID. Airborne disease, COVID shit. Don't pop that bubble wrap. Set that shit outside. I just spray the outside of the box, open it up, take the stuff, spray the outside of the container thing, whatever the hell it is. And usually let it sit for 2 or 3 days before I really get into digging into it. I usually check to see if it's there, whatever, so basically they didn't cheat me on something, like leave the damn cord off of it or something. But there's a lot of great buys on eBay, and Etsy shops is another one. I mean, you got a lot of ways to, they use regular postage or UPS or FedEx it to you. There's a lot of places to get it to you. That big boy's dying of thirst over there. They drink a gallon of water a day. 4 dogs that get 4 quarts. They drink a quart of water a day. I've done figured that out, what they drink. Because a 5 gallon water jug lasts them 5 days. And 4 dogs divide that up, they're getting about a quart of water apiece. Little guy go get one little crumb of food, take it back over to another place and eat it. I mean, I buy that little bitty dog food, little tiny stuff. Well, I guess we don't have anybody else in here. There's 3 of us, me, you, and somebody else. And it's probably a troll waiting on somebody to slip up. I wouldn't waste my damn time being a troll. If I was, I'd be a good one. I'd hire me a damn detective to go find them where they lived. Get the ULS, the address or whatever. What is the damn computer address or whatever? That's why you wouldn't want to route that sucker through China. Yeah. Best way they route a lot of that through is through Pakistan, India. There's a lot of places you can get a, what do they call that, address. Yeah. A lot of drug dealers do that. Yeah, a lot of people do that. I've got some old laptops. I got 4 or 5 of them. It takes the CD-ROM, you put CDs in it. I kept them because I've got so many video CDs that I like to play movies on them. These new ones, it just takes a stick. You can play a movie off of a stick, but you really, well, I do, but they don't have a CD. They put the CDs in it, just like they used to have. The first one they had out records on the little round, phonograph deals, but they went to 8 tracks and then little cassettes, and then it's just like VHS went to that, to the little beta tapes, and now they went to CDs, and then they went to the stick, and I don't know what they do now. Hell, uh, they basically Hulu and YouTube. Netflix and all that other shit. What I don't like about Netflix, they got the damn movies are older than shit. I mean, hell, I want new movie. Of course, we ain't had no new movies in a while because of the COVID. We ain't gonna get no new movies. Yeah, well, I I wouldn't buy my kid a damn phone until it became a teenager. And I would limit their use of that damn phone unless they want to use a lot of Google. Because basically, if you let your kids, they're too damn lazy. I bought my grandkid some, what they call them damn things, oh, little boxes that you play Pac-Man and shit on a long time ago. What the hell it was. And that's all they did. They never did go outside. My kids, hell, I told them they had to play baseball, whatever. They had to get up their ass. They had puzzles and they had word games or whatever. But they put puzzle together or play a word game, play cards. But they didn't sit there for hour after hour after hour. Watch this damn little yellow thing go chase something over the damn screen or ping, 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 ping. Uh, that bunch of shit. I couldn't stand that shit. Of course, like I said, the games now are like real life. Hell, I watch some of that damn advertisement they have on YouTube when your movie before your video starts. They have advertisement. Waited till it says skip, then I hit the button. But anyway, most of that shit's bullshit. I ain't watching playing no damn game. Hell, I like real life too damn much. Little guy, you're gonna get you in trouble. Your daddy will bite you. He's got an attitude today for some reason. Probably his arthritis hurts. Probably something wrong with him. I have the thinnest damn fingernails in history. My doctor even tried to give me some kind of peel to help them get stronger, but they're still thin. They got due to the chemo radiation. I used to have black lines to him. He said, I thought somebody was feeding you Dan strychnine. I said, nope. But I used to have, that's if you got somebody's trying to poison you, you'll have black lines or dark brown lines going from the little white spot in your fingernail straight down your fingernail. And that's because somebody's feeding you strychnine, trying to poison you. But they're giving you such minute. See, strychnine builds up in your system. Once you get enough of it, you die. Well, before you do that, you'll start losing your hair. Your eyesight ain't gonna be good, but you get some little black lines in your fingernails, brown lines, whatever. So that way you know somebody's trying to kill you. Now, if that helped you any. You do housework. Well, you know, there's a lot of people that does housework, man. I mean, I've got a niece, grandniece. I'm talking grandniece. She has a pretty good little business. She cleans 4, 5, 6 people's houses. She said it slowed a little bit down to the COVID, but she said what they did is they'll go out somewhere for a couple of hours, and some of them will, most some of them won't, but some of them heard people will go out for a couple of hours and she'll clean their house while they're gone. And like I said, then they spray this solution, deal in the air because they got high dollar houses. I mean, about like mine, 3,000 square foot. And I have a woman that comes in and helps me. I say helps me. Some of this shit, hell, I just let her visit me. I don't give a shit. And they average about $25 an hour. That's what my grandniece said. She said if she can't get $25 an hour, she don't even mess with it. But most of her stuff, she does a contract job. I don't know where you do contract work or whatever, or do it by the hour. But she said she don't take nothing less than $25 an hour, and that's using their cleaning products and everything else. They have to be furnished with. Now she'll bring sometimes her own cleaning rags and this, that, and the other. But she uses sometimes she uses their vacuum cleaners, but she's got a better vacuum cleaner. She'll use hers. The main deals toilets and this, that, and the other. The woman that comes in and helps me, she runs vacuum, uh, mops floors. I wash my own dishes. I tell her, leave the dishes, I wash them, give me something to do. But she does the stuff like that that I can't get down and do. Yeah. Cleans the bathtub. I can't get down in there and clean that thing. That kind of stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's an honest job. Ain't nothing wrong with the honest job. Hell, I know people that cleans out damn septic lines and shit. Hell, I worked for water and wastewater. Hell, I cleaned out a damn whole bunch of nasty shit. Picked up crap, basically crap, and then put it in the lab. That lady helps me a lot. Then my son starts helping a little bit. But she got where she went to somewhere. The hell did she go? And she ain't been here in a while. I want to say she went back east. Oh, Carolina, her daughter is in the military, and she has to go watch her daughter's 2 children while she's pulled overseas or something, or does her turn or tour or whatever the hell it was. But she had to go babysit the grandkids of hers. And I paid her under the damn table. She's on disability Social Security. And I told her, I don't give a shit. She said, well, I can't work if it, turn in to the clean, to her tax deal. I thought, well, what the hell do I give a shit what your Social Security number is? I don't care. I don't give a shit. I just needed help. Then my son moved in. He's been doing most of it. I wash my own dishes. I got my own routine. I use a cup of bleach, scald in hot water, and let them sit. I don't use the dishwasher. I bleach them. That way, if I miss some food on it, it's damn sure ain't gonna hurt you. It's been sterilized. Oh, I worked for a lab, and my deal was I'd go out and pick up samples, and that I worked at a big waste. I worked for the wastewater and water company of Oklahoma, basically for the state. And I went out and picked up creek water and stormwater runoff, and I'd go pick up the water from the wastewater systems and run it through the lab and all kinds of little stuff like that. I don't know what septic tank deal. Now I had my septic tank drained. It's about $200 every time you had it pumped out your septic tank. I didn't do that kind of work. I did. I worked at a wastewater the system. In other words, a sewer plant. Uh, and I went to all of them in the old Oklahoma and the water plants in Oklahoma. We'd go pick up the water and check it for microbes. See, I got a degree in microbiology, a doctorate actually. But that's what I did for year after year after year. I was a slave to the system. I did that for the military too. My first deal was way back there. I didn't do that. I was just sacking up dead bodies when I was a kid. I said, well, I was whatever, in my 20s. Then when I got older, I went Vietnam stuff. I went and did picked up soil samples and stuff, and because of the Agent Orange and shit. Yeah, that was more than just a defoliant. It was such a high poison. It would seep down through the dirt and go into them tunnels like chlorine would. Basically, you're doing a chemical warfare, but they passed it off to something else. We're just killing the trees so we can see the Viet Cong. Yeah, bullshit. We're killing them in them damn tunnels. Never believe in your government. Well, a septic tank is just a private system that your lateral lines seep out in your ground on your own lot. And I've got two septic tanks here. I've got what you call the sludge where the poop goes, and then the overflow water goes into another one that I can water my lawn with. But I don't do it. Hell, I don't never turn on the automatic waters. Hell, I live by the damn 2 foot down water. And then the sewer system goes to a big processing plant to the city lot lines that go out to from your house to the street and to the main sewer line, and goes into a sewer plant and goes through clarifiers and anaerobic system and all kinds of bullshit. They go through osmosis. Depends on what system they got set up. Yeah, I know all that crap. Basically, it's all crap. Then they separate the bugs, eat the sludge, which is called sludge is the sewer, the crap. Bugs, they raise bugs, which is in your stomach. They come get them free, and it eats the poop up. But their casings die, and they press them, and it's called sludge, and that goes on the farmers' fields and stuff that sign up for it. It's like a fertilizer, and the water goes into the creeks. Hey, Rosanna, how you doing? What are we going to do for Thanksgiving, Rosanna? I'm going to have to eat a TV dinner. It's going to be rough. I could doctor it up a little bit. Hungry Man TV dinner. Are you going to go Black Friday buying? I don't think I'll go out there. They stepped on my toes last time. That was last year. I don't think I'm going out this year. Gail had to go. She had to cook some sweet potatoes. She's having her in-laws over. I ain't had nobody over. My nephew's got COVID, and my sister's going to be by herself this year. I might run up to her house just to visit. That's a 100 and 200-mile trip, round trip. But she's lonely. I know she is. She wants me to give her a baby girl. And I said, no, I can give you one of my dogs. She said, well, it'd be a great companion for Julio. I said, go buy your own damn dog. Get one of my damn dogs. She's throwed out anyway, poor thing. Been abandoned when you're little. Got abandoned issues. Quit, Ori. Quit itching yourself. There ain't nothing wrong with you. You're silly. You're a silly dog. I decided, I was talking to Rice, we're going to order online. That's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm going to burn up Amazon. I need to order some collapsible dog pens, big ones, like 10 foot by 10 foot. My son has tried to find me the right one because if I go camping or anywhere, I want to take my dogs out of the ambulance where it's safe and put them in a holding pen till I get the outside camp set up. And I don't want nothing running up there and snatching one of them, or they go into the road or anything like that. I just want to like a fold out little pen. Now, I've got playpens, and when they were little, I put them in a playpen. And the only one that can jump out is the little guy. But but I don't want to haul that baby playpen around. I want something that it ain't got a floor in it, because I know that they want to pee and everything as soon as you set them out. So they, and then if they do poop, I scoop it up and put it in the bag, and put cat litter on it. I pick up their poop if they poop. Who in the hell wants to step on somebody's dog's poop? Now the pee, it'll go back in the ground. Ain't worried about it. Yep. Oh, good Lord. Oh, so there is people in your family got it. I got a nephew and a niece, his wife. She's really not kidding me. They've got it. And I don't know about their daughter. They only got the one child. She's 22. Yeah, it happens. I mean, my sister said she's not going around them because, she don't know if they're, she don't want to expose herself. And, I don't know where you got exposed, but if you're not exposed, I still wouldn't go around them. We can't afford to. We're getting so old. Right? I mean, at least I am. But I don't want to be sick. I don't want to even have a cold. No, you go away, little dog. I'm going to get a cat to bite you. Oh, he's about 15 years old. He's like still little. He was a young pup, about a year old, I guess. And my daughter came by, and she had this cat that was meaner than Scott. And it really attacked him really bad. And he has been deathly scared of him ever since. I threatened him with him, get me a cat. That's what I tell him, get me a cat. Jump over here, come on. If you want to get over here, come on. Be careful, you'll fall and break a hip. You can go to the home. That's what they tell me anyway. Oh, is she still working at a hospital with it? Because they said they were so short of nurses. As long as there's asymptomatics, they were still working, the nurses. So I don't know. I need to call my oldest sister, God bless her. She's about 90. How old is she? Hell, she's 90. 90 something. Hell, she's 97. Yeah. She ain't dead. I find out. We don't get along. Me and her don't get along too damn good. She is the nosiest damn person I ever seen in my life. She wants to tell you how to run your finances, who to vote for, what you should buy, the food to eat. She's a licensed she's a licensed nurse. Well, she was. She was a surgical nurse. That's what the hell she was. Then my oldest sister, older than that, was a burn nurse. I don't think I can handle that. Quit itching yourself. I've got spray for that. You get too nervous. He wants me to do something. Yeah, that COVID, there's so many people that lost. Jump down, go on, jump. You're going to knock something. There he won't. There he went. I mean, I don't want to be sick, and I don't want to have COVID, and I damn sure don't want to die. And I'm just going to avoid people. I guess order off Amazon. I'm going to have a hungry man's chicken, TV dinner, turkey. I don't even like turkey. I think I'll eat a piece of ham. But I'm going to start doing, I've got another channel. It's called Off Grid. I'll put a link to it one of these days. But I ain't got no video on it. And I've had it since 2015. So I've had it 5-6 years. And what I want to do with it, I used to have a channel, how to make money on it, all kinds of lot. But I'm thinking about making that a cook channel. Because I do know how to cook. I know how to make, did you catch my video on eggs in a donut? Yeah, you can put all kinds. And now I'm going to make some pancakes using donuts and make pancakes. Put them in a food processor. And you go to Walmart and they got that day old stuff. Well, that's what you want to buy. Because it's already got the yeast. It's got all your ingredients in that donut. It's even got sugar, everything else. And I grind them up and mix them with a pre-made pancake mix. Well, I just crumble that in there and then make my pancake. Oh, you make chocolate pancakes, blueberry pancakes, all kinds of stuff. You know, a cinnamon roll pancake. I take old cinnamon rolls, grind them up, throw them in there. All it is you're reactivating all the ingredients that was in the donut into the pancake. But I'm thinking about it. Well, there is people dying of COVID. I ain't lying. I'll be honest with you. And I think it's from newborns all the way up to my age, up in the 80s and 90s. I don't think you can say I'm 100% immune because I've seen healthy people and people that's frail, that has underlying health issues. So really, that COVID is killing them. I don't know why. I do know why, but I don't know if that vaccine. I'm not taking the vaccines for at least 6 months till after it's been out. And they got 3 of them out right now in America, and 2 or 3 in Europe, and one in Russia right now is vaccinating everybody. But are you going to take the vaccine if it's offered to you in the next 6 to 9 months? That's the question I've been asking. And I've been seeing so many people. One of my friends said, well, I ain't taking it for 10 years. Well, hell, if we still fighting COVID in 10 years, that's a badass disease. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just like, I don't know where I'd take it right off the bat. But I always take my flu shot. I always take my ammonia shot. I took a polio sugar or whatever a long time ago. Smallpox vaccination. I took all my vaccinations. You know, especially if you go overseas and you're in the military, they give you all kinds of shit vaccinations. I'm not scared of the vaccination, but this damn thing was hurried along, and I don't know where that's going to be that safe. Even Dr. Fauci or whatever his damn name is, he said when he's going to wait and see if it works pretty good before he even takes it. Yeah, I'm going to wait till it's proven to. I'm not going to just jump out there. You know, I don't know. Because every vaccine, I took my vaccines. That's why I didn't feel too good this last week, I believe. Because I took my flu shot and I took my ammonia shot. Now, that's a two-stage ammonia. You take one, then I took the last one. But anyway, and it doesn't you don't feel good for 2 or 3 days after that. So anytime you take anything foreign in your body, and that's anything, from an implanted tooth or hell, a piece of bone graft, skin graft, anything that's foreign, a heart transplant, there's always a lung, liver, whatever. All that has got side effects. And if you don't believe me, you need to really Google it. But even your medicine, every medicine's got some type of side effect. Diarrhea, headache, so on and so forth. And but the point about it is, I just want to wait till I think, well, it really hasn't killed anybody yet. Now, how many people has it hospitalized? hospitalized, how many people, blah, blah, blah. Because I want life to get back to normal. I'm going to tell you something. I don't think it ever will. I believe point blank that as soon as they get this one under control, or even before, there'll be another damn pandemic come out. We're just on the scratching the surface to pandemics. Because, I mean, global warming, there's more viruses, more diseases and germs coming out of the frozen ice that's going to affect people in the future. So there you go. Well, see, there's one. I had a headache and I had chills. I don't know where I had a fever. I don't think I had a fever, but I got cold yesterday and I turned up the heat to about 78 degrees and I put on my heavy shirt and my flannel underwear, which is long johns. The flannels look like sweats. And I crawled up in bed and I slept for 3 or 4 hours because I was freezing. Yep, that's the truth. So I don't know. Got so much junk here. What is it in that box right there? And this is supposed to be an old baby bed. It's got a 2-story baby bed, bottom and top. I bought it for the dogs, put them in when I traveled. And then I decided not to travel in the toy hauler, so I sold it to Chris. And then, so I didn't use this. Yeah, this is like vaccinations for your dogs. I mean, I believe in the getting them parvo and the distemper and all that crap. Hell yeah, and rabies. You got to do all this stuff in life anymore. There's just too many damn chances because there's too damn much out there. I don't believe it was man-made. I think it was stupidity that let it get out of China. China should have had a lockdown when they first discovered it and nobody in and out of China. They should have took the hit. But there's been the last plagues came out of, so much like the Black Plague, it came out of China. I don't know why all the damn plagues come out of China, but most of them do. And it could be just the population. They have so much more population than we do. Really, they have way more population. They got 1.5 billion people. That's a lot of people. We're closing in on 8 billion on this planet. 7.6 billion, I think is what there is right now. You can Google it because it changes every 5 minutes. That's what I'm getting at. It's just, there's just too much out there. Now, for his diseases, cholera, TB. Now, that used to be, they even had sanatoriums for TB. Well, I think the biggest thing now is cancer, heart trouble, and now the COVID. They all got Ebola. I've got a bunch of stuff. But I think one of these damn days there's going to be something come along. Well, a long time ago, they claimed that over half of the population in Europe, it killed off 80% of the population in Europe, the Black Plague did. Now, can you imagine? 80% of 8 billion people? That would be 60 billion people. And 20 billion to, let's see. That'd be probably 60 billion die. 6 billion die, and I don't know, 2 billion to bury the rest of them. Now, I don't know. Too damn much shit for me. It says in the Bible there will be more dead than there was people to bury them, and the blood will be waist high in Europe. That's where it was at. In the Ghetto Valley, it'll be up to the belly of a horse, the blood. So it's going to be pretty damn bad, I think. Yeah, they had all kinds of plagues. Hoof and mouth disease, which they call lockjaw. Tetanus shots had lockjaw. They had smallpox outbreaks. Hell, they spread in them damn Indian And they spread the smallpox blankets, for the Indians to wrap up in. Well, I'm glad you dropped by. I'm about ready to get off here too anyway in a few minutes maybe. I'm going to wait till it gets almost 10 o'clock and then I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to watch my 10 o'clock news. Yep. See who else is they're demonstrating for. Trump's sort of giving up the fight, I think, but he wants still people to donate so he can pay off that $400 million. Yeah, he shouldn't have borrowed it off the Russian mafia. I don't know where he did or not. I always say that shit. Like I said, we didn't have much to vote for this year. That's why I put in Santa Claus. They had 4 or 5 other people besides Biden and Trump on the Oklahoma ticket. I think it was just what they call spoilers. It was either going to be Biden or Trump, and Oklahoma voted for Trump. Not everybody, but most of them did, And there he won by a pretty good margin. What we should be proud of, this election, there was more people turned out to vote on both sides, Democrats and Republicans, than ever has in history. Now that is saying something. You see what I'm saying? That's what we should be proud of. Democracy is working. Because people got off their ass and they was either gung-ho for Trump or gung-ho for Biden, and a few other voted for some of the other ones. But more people turned out for the election because they was concerned about their future, which was the economy and the virus. So there you go. That's what we should be proud of as a democracy, as a republic, that People's Republic or whatever you want to call it. We call it ours a democracy. In other words, majority rules. And let's see, the electoral votes, we get 8 electorals here in Oklahoma. Some states get 20. Some get 16. Some get 8 and 9, 10, 12, 2, 3, whatever. And that's due to the population. That's what that is. Because you don't want your population, because there'd be 4 or 5 states always get to be choose who president is. That's why we have the electoral college. That means that dense population like California, New York, and whatever can't rule the whole country because we are a diverse population. So I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a great one. And remember, be thankful for every day that you're not in the hospital, you're not fighting for your life, and respect others by wearing a mask and social distancing. That's what I believe. It ain't so much respecting yourself, but respect others, because if you don't want to wear a mask, then don't go around anybody or out in public to protect them. You know what I'm saying? Because we get asymptomatic and we don't even know that we're a carrier. That's what I would say. Good Lord. You guys have a great day. I got my computer in my lap now. Maybe people like it better. But I'm about ready to get out of here. And I'm going to have a hangout tomorrow, I believe, from 6 to 10. I'm going to start early after the dinner, and because I ain't having no Thanksgiving. For people that is trapped at home, I don't even think are they going to have a Macy's parade? Hell, I don't know. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go to that Black Friday stuff because I think it starts at 6 o'clock in the evening here in Oklahoma. I can't remember. Walmart, I think, starting at 6. And I don't need anything that they got. I can't buy during the regular hours. I don't need no damn more televisions in this house and don't know how to run. I think I put my old big TV back. It's got that box on it. It weighs 500 pounds. It's about a 36 inch itself, 36, 39 inch. Tell you guys have a great one, and be mindful and respectful for others. And there's always something to be thankful for. Look on the bright side instead of the sad side. Take care and talk to you guys later.